What's going on, everyone? CWN here, Collecting with Nick, and welcome to the first ever Miscellaneous Monday on this channel. On today's unpacking, we are going to be unpacking a 2004 Nickelodeon Nick Toons trading cards booster box. Check that out. 16 years. Beautiful. 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. And this is the only trading card set with Fairly Odd Parents on it. So, got the Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Rocket Power, SpongeBob, and of course, special preview cards from the Tack and the Power of Juju video game. So, 2004, really cool Upper Deck entertainment. And yeah, guys, it's going to be really cool to open up. I'm pretty excited. Collect all 30 Fairly Odd Parents motion cards and look for these other exciting cards to add to your collection. 60 cards, 10 Guess Who cards, 20 Adventures Gone Wrong cards, and 10 SpongeBob Sports cards. Let's go ahead and open this up. So this is from 2004. Let's see. Sort of all the packs opening that we've done, we haven't had one where it's taped at the front. And there we are. Alright, guys. So let's take a look at the pack. Take a look at that. Nick Toons trading cards, 130 cards to collect and trade, 5 cards per pack. And of course, 1 motion card in every pack. So let's go ahead and start off with the first pack and let's see what we get. Nostalgia hits right here. SpongeBob SquarePants. Did you know SpongeBob was originally going to be called SpongeBoy? Awesome. Jet Fusion from Jimmy Neutron. Guess who? This fairly godfather usually messes up more things than he fixes, while this friendly manager makes sure the local skate rats have a place to call their own. Who are they? Let's find out. Cosmo and Conroy. Flats from SpongeBob SquarePants. And check out this motion card. That's awesome. Fairly Odd Parents. Sweet. At the end, we'll go ahead and look over our motion cards and see which ones we got. I mean, if we play our cards right, we should be able to get the whole set. There's 130 cards in here. There's, I believe, 100 total. I believe there's 100 total cards that we have to collect. 130 cards to collect. Okay. Let's see. Squidward. Doodle from the Fairly Odd Parents. Miss Sandy Cheeks, Red and on Jellyfish. Oh, SpongeBob's grandma made awesome cookies. And check that out. Man, these are really good motion cards. Where he jumps in front so that Timmy doesn't get hit. Let me know down below too in the comments what was your favorite show during this era. Tootie. There we go. Adventures Gone Wrong. Rocket Power. Josh has moved to Ocean Shores and is looking for friends, but when he encounters the Rocket Power gang at a skateboard park, he clumsily takes out Otto and earns the kid's disdain. Sam takes pity on Josh and decides to bring him into the group, but will it prove to be the right decision? Plankton. Did you know Plankton's first name is Sheldon? Yes, we did. There he is. Patrick Star. And our motion card. These are really good. That's awesome. Adventures Gone Wrong, Rocket Power. The Rocket Power gang have traveled all the way to New Zealand, will compete in the Junior Waikiki-Maku Games. Soon after landing, they are rolled in a fierce rivalry with an opposing team. Now they must race down a mountain bike course in inflatable bubbles to see who will be victorious. Sweet. There he is, Ray Rocket. Did you know professional skateboarder Tony Hawk has guest starred on Rocket Power? Oh, that's sweet. I didn't know that. Miss Vicky. Did you know Vicky is the reason Timmy has fairly godparents? Since fairly godparents are only assigned to miserable kids, and Vicky is the one who makes Timmy's life miserable. Well, now you know, if you didn't know. Guess who? Here we go. Another guess who. These business owners sling the hash that keeps their towns going strong. Name the owners of the Shore Shack and Krusty Krab. Who's the owner of the Krusty Krab? Who's the owner of the Shore Shack? Let's find out. Raymundo from Rocket Power, and of course, Mr. Krabs. Sweet. And our motion card. It's awesome. Mr. Bucky McBadbat. Did you know Chester's dad usually wears a bag over his head because he's a disgraced former baseball player? That's awesome. I did not know that. Adventures Gone Wrong. Mr. Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy invents a smart chip to make his pants self-folding, but things quickly spiral out of control. The pants gain the power of thought and recruit other pants in a bid for world domination. It's up to Jimmy and a contraption made from washing machines to save the day. Remember that. Remember that specific episode. Miss Trixie Tang. Did you know Timmy actually turned down the chance to be Trixie's Valentine? Mr. Otto Rocket. Rocket Power was such an underrated show. Otto and Twister have been buds since kindergarten. And our motion card. Look at that. Wanda turns Cosmo into I believe it's a hamster. It's awesome. Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff's former husband was made into a lampshade. Whoa, did not know that. Or I might have known it, but never really paid attention to it. Two-headed Juju from Tak and the Power of Juju. Let's take a look at this one here. The two-headed Juju is a hulking green figure with two heads, each with its own personality. Neither head is very smart, and the Juju can usually be found arguing with himself. He helps Tak on his adventure by opening the way to Chicken Island West. Did you know the two-headed Juju gave Tak his famous chicken suit? I did not know that. I also didn't watch the show, but I heard of the video game. Adventures Gone Wrong. Oh, this is a big scene in a SpongeBob SquarePants episode. Well recognized, where SpongeBob tries to go into the gym, but he's not man enough, and he ends up at Weenie Hut Jr. Adventure Gone Wrong. SpongeBob and Sandy have a friendly karate match, but it's obvious that SpongeBob is vastly outmatched. Sandy sends him flying into a muscle-bound fish waiting outside the salty spittoon, the roughest bar in all the seas. Will SpongeBob be tough enough to get inside? Sam Doolard, Rocket Power. Did you know Sam lived in Kansas before moving to Ocean Shores? Did not know that. Honestly, can't even remember a full Rocket Power episode, but I can tell you that I did watch it, and I also had the video game for my Game Boy Advance. And the next motion card. These are so insane. Alright, guess who? Question Q. What older kids make life miserable for Timmy and the Rocket Power gang? Let's find out. Vicky and Lars. There she is, Pearl. Did you know Pearl is on the most frequently pictured in the yearbook committee? Makes sense. Adventures Gone Wrong. Timmy Turner. Look at that brain. Timmy's not happy with school. He's got a big test coming up, but he's got nothing but F's lately. That's bad. What's worse, his brainiac friend AJ is constantly shoving his A papers in his face. Finally, Timmy knows what he's got to do. He wishes that he knew everything, and his brain swells to gigantic proportions as his wish is granted. Oh boy. The star, Patrick Star. Did you know when Patrick tries to make a snow angel, the resulting shape is a full circle? And look at that. Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Look at Cosmo. My boy's doing all the work. The Professor. Calamitous? Calamitous. I remember him, but I don't remember that name. Did you know Professor, I'm going to just say C, once planned to melt the snow off Mount Everest, thereby flooding the world? I did not know that. Sandy. The Crimson Chin. Fairly Odd Parents. Did you know Timmy was cast as a stunt boy in the Crimson Chin movie? Dito Makani, Rocket Power. Klasky Supo, creators of Rocket Power, also created The Simpsons. Whoa. Alright, I did not know that. So that's sweet. And our motion card. Adventures Gone Wrong. Timmy Turner. An email telling Timmy's feelings about Trixie Tang is on the way to her, but Timmy must stop it before he's embarrassed. Thanks to Cosmo and Wanda, he plunges into cyberspace in order to retrieve it, but instead gives Crocker proof of the existence of fairies. Can Timmy save the day before the world knows the truth? And there he is, Mr. Jimmy Neutron. Did you know the movie Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius was one of 3 films nominated for the first ever Best Animated Feature Academy Award? Wow, I didn't know, but I definitely watched it. I watched it in theater, and I also owned the VHS at the time, so it's pretty sweet. All right, here we go. Guess who? Question Q. One wears protective headgear when he goalies, and one wears protective headgear when he practices karate with his squirrely pal. Who are they? Squid and Mr. SpongeBob. And then this Principal Waxelplax. Did you know Miss Waxelplax had a crush on Mr. Crocker when she was 10 years old? I did know that. And that's how I am right now at home with my little one. No, I'm joking. Love spending the time with my boy. We almost got all the motion cards. And there he is, Mark Chang. Did you know Mark Chang likes school cafeteria food? I did know that. SpongeBob, OG. Telabok, Tack. Or is that No, that's Tlaloc. Yeah, Tlaloc, originally known. Tlaloc originally became angry with the tribe because he lost a magic competition. The adventure's gone wrong. As Timmy's parents prepare for their anniversary, Cosmo and Wanda do the same. Timmy sent Wanda to try to train a cat, giving Cosmo time to prepare a styrofoam surprise for her. But Wanda returns in a bad mood thanks to the cat, leading to a huge fight with Cosmo. Sounds about right. And the motion card. We got a couple more in here. Chester. Did you know the character of Chester is voiced by Malcolm in the Middle and Agent Cody Banks? Oh, wow. Frankie Muniz. It's pretty sweet. I didn't know that. The Flying Dutchman. Mr. Krabs once sold SpongeBob's soul to the Flying Dutchman for 62 cents. Remember that. Mr. Krabs! Guess who? Who was SpongeBob's best friend? Who was Jimmy Neutron's best friend? Question Q. Let's find out. Patrick and Carl. Carl. Reggie Rocket. Reggie's real name is Regina. And the motion card. Look at that. Boom. Start him. Boom. Boom. Adventure's Gone Wrong. SpongeBob SquarePants. One day, while jellyfishing, SpongeBob wishes that he could also fly. Determined, he makes numerous attempts, including a bat uniform and strapping himself to a kite, but fails miserably. Finally, he absentmindedly sticks a blow dryer in his clothes, allowing him to soar with the jellyfish at last. Flora. Flora is the youngest Juju in the game. I did not know that. The Star. Patrick Star. Wanda. Wanda won't go anywhere without her makeup on. I did not know that. And that's whatever. It is what it is with this one. The other ones so far were a lot better. All right. Mermaid Man. Did you know Mermaid Man always wears pink scuffy slippers? I didn't know. Adventure's gone wrong. Cosmo and Wanda give Timmy shrinking suit to spur his interest in microbiology, but when the Fairly Odd Godparents are eaten by Vicky, Timmy must save the day. He travels inside Vicky's body until he confirms that Cosmo and Wanda have escaped. Now he must do the same with antibodies in hopper suit. Do you remember that one? Wow. Who knew that the Fairly Odd Parents would try to teach us biology at such a young age? Or at least for me. Gary. Gary wears shoes. Two-tone wingtips. Do you remember that? Alright, guess who? One's an extreme athlete who totally zen at 10, and the other is a bitter invertebrate who spreads feelings of gloom wherever he goes. Can you name them? Question Q. Otto and Squidward. And Timmy's mom doing her thing, dropping the beat and dancing footloose. Alright, I got two more in there. Timmy. Did you know Cosmo and Wanda once sent Timmy to a comic book store naked? Yeah, the Fairly Odd Parents were ruthless. Oh. Adventure's gone wrong. Timmy must travel to Yugopotamia, to rescue his kidnapped babysitter Vicky from the clutches of her would-be beau, Mark Chang. Timmy and Mark battle over Vicky, first in a gladiator arena and then in a ball pit. Mark surrenders, unable to take the niceness and laughter of the children there. That is from... Where's the ball pit? Where are you? Mr. Krabs. Cindy Vortex. And the motion card. Adventure's gone wrong. Jimmy Neutron wins a coveted place on public access TV and is awarded his very own show, Science with Jimmy. After her first show was a near disaster, Libby and Cindy are brought in to jazz things up. The result, funky dance party jams with some science. Jellyfish. Did you know? No Name, the blue jellyfish in Jellyfish Fields, is the only one SpongeBob has never been able to catch. He almost had him, though. Guess who? Whether it be dealing with the mishaps of a friend, Cookie Fairy godparents, or building a robot dog, these two brainiacs are up to the challenge. Who are they? AJ and Jimmy. Jorgen von Strangle. Jorgen has been voiced by Roger Bumpus, the same man who does the voice of Squidward on SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, wow. Did not know that. Alright, guys, and our last pack. Mom, literally, just mom. Did you know Timmy's mom has a black thumb when it comes to gardening? Everything she touches dies. Well, that's unfortunate. Carl Weezer. Carl Weezer is prone to car sickness. Aren't we all? Adventures Gone Wrong. SpongeBob. SpongeBob has almost rid Bikini Bottom of jellyfish on his mission to provide Mr. Krabs with jelly for his Krabby Patties, but one blue jellyfish is bent on putting things right. He lures SpongeBob with a jellied Krabby Patty and then shows him the real fate of the captured jellyfish. One of the all-time greats episodes there. There he is, the one and only SpongeBob. And our last motion card. Cosmo and Wanda turning into a doggy. Sweet. Man, we got a lot of motion cards in here. And the best part is no duplicates. These are sweet. I really hope you guys enjoyed this unpacking of our first ever Miscellaneous Monday. Like I said, this channel is geared to more sports, but once a month we're definitely going to be unpacking, unboxing different type of booster boxes, different type of booster packs. This one was a Nick Toons 2004 booster box. And on to the next one, man. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you can do me a favor, liking the video, sharing the video, subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate that. Until next time, guys, thank you so much.